You guys have been asking forever now, Montana, when are we seeing your pin boards? We want to see the pin boards. And I've been putting it off, guys. My pin boards have not been beautiful. They have not been cute. And so I've been spending a lot of time the past few months getting my pin boards in a much better manner. Not all of them are there yet, but I have a few of them ready. So I want to show you guys. Now, I don't do the traditional large cork board on the wall. I did once upon a time when my pin collection was like under 100 pins and it was very small. Until one night at 5 o'clock in the morning when the command strips gave way because we have a crap ton of humidity in Florida and command strips just simply will not stick on the wall, gave way and it fell to the floor. And so I used that as my opportunity to reevaluate how I wanted to display my pins. Yes, I could take that board and put screws or nails in the wall, but I really don't want to. And I don't like the way big boards look. I feel like if my collections were the size of some of the other creators here on this app, I would definitely be going down that path, but my collections just aren't that big and I like to split them up. So what I like to use are individual like circle or octagon or square cork boards and then split up my collection by like character or by movie. So I have a couple of them ready that I want to show you guys. Let's jump into it. If you follow me on the picture app, which if you aren't, get over there, it's Magical Montana. You guys might see sometimes when I'm at home, I post photos of this wall on my story. Please ignore my TV. I'm in the middle of watching this week's episode of Abbott Elementary. But what I like to do is make collage walls like this and then mix my pins in. So I want to show you guys these three because they are pretty much done. I think my Alice one is going to get redone here soon, but I want to show you guys what these look like right now. So up here at the top, this is what I call my like cutesy pastel Fantasyland inspired board. Like there really is no rhyme or reason to it. I just think it looks cute. I've got a mix of new pins and also a mix of old pins in there. So like you see that Bambi up at the top and that mini drinking coffee. I've had those since the early 2000s. I got those when I was a kid. Same thing with the princess one and then like the Vinylmation princess. I've had those since I was a kid. But the rest are all ones I've traded for in the parks or just bought over the years. And I just loved how this board turned out. I also have some filler pins in there that I made. And I think it looks so cute. It fits this wall, I think, so well. There's still some blank spots on this wall. I've still got some work to do on it. But I just think this board is so stinking cute. I refuse to tear it apart and like go and put these pins with some of the ones they might match better because I just think this board looks so good. I love doing these tiny boards instead of big boards. After that, we have my Alice collection. This Alice collection already needs redone because I have about 3 more pins I need to fit and not enough room. But one thing I do like to do is get a large pin. So this one you see in the center, I actually got at GoPin Pro's store. It is a Loungefly pin and it has Alice on it and she slides up and down. I really like on these circle ones to put a bigger one in the middle and then start like building around it. That's really fun. And so that's what I did here. All of these pins I've traded for or purchased. Actually, I think the only one I've bought is the one in the center. The rest I've all traded for in the parks or at events. I love Alice in Wonderland. I never really liked the movie as a kid, but as an adult, I just love it so much. I love her character. I love how she's a dreamer and she's just everything. I love her so much. So this is my Alice board. And you can see it's got some of the mystery boxes in there. It has one of the purses, some of the hidden Mickeys. We've got some of the new character mugs, an old fanny pack, some It's a Small World, also have one of the notebooks. We've got all kinds of goodies on there, but I definitely am going to have to reorganize this soon. I'm hoping if I reorganize it well enough, I can fit some more before I have to move her onto a bigger board. But she is very cute. And then down here at the bottom is one of my princess boards. This one is Alice and Belle. I know eventually Belle is going to become much bigger, so I will take I'll take Ariel. I don't know if I said Alice earlier. I meant to say Ariel. This is Ariel and Belle. But eventually Belle, she is one of my favorite princesses, is going to outgrow this board. So I will be moving Ariel off and putting her somewhere else. And this will just completely be Belle. But until that day happens, this is Ariel and Belle mixed together. Ariel is actually not one of my favorite princesses. I just somehow, for some reason, have a bunch of Ariel pins. I don't know why. So let's jump into these as well. As you can see, we have a bunch of hidden Mickeys, some of those being last year's hidden Mickeys, some of them being new, like the new Minnie Mouse headband, and then I've also got Ursula there up at the top. When I think Ursula, or when I think Ariel, I also think Ursula. I kind of mix them together. Depending on the princess, sometimes I will mix their villain in with them. That Under the Water Sweetie, I've had since I was a kid. We've got some of the dipped candy apples from last year. Some of these I found on boards. We've got some of the pixie plushes on there. Very cute. You guys may have seen the videos where I found some of these pens. Then on the other side, we've got my small but growing Belle collection. Down there at the bottom, we've got the new Fairy Tale Moments that just came out this year in January. I've also got this Loungefly pin. Right now, she's in her blue dress. This is actually one of the magnetic Loungefly pins that comes with a bunch of different outfits, and you can change your outfits out. So this one came with the blue dress, the yellow dress, and the red Christmas dress. Right now, I have her in her blue dress since I have so much yellow on here, but I like to change it out. I also love to take that pin off there and put it in my bag and put it on the red dress when I'm doing Christmas outfits. So that's always fun too. We've got even more Belle pins, just a classic Belle. We've got the Enchanted Rose, so many cuties. We've also got some hidden Mickeys like the not Lumiere, it's Cogsworth. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't talk. It is the Cogsworth hidden Mickey hat from last year, and also the Lumiere plain. I love this. So those are those 3 boards. I still have more boards to show you guys, but these ones are my favorite currently because I just think they look so good. I love adding stuff into collage walls like this, and I'm working on doing more and more and more of it in my house. But this is my idea. If you have a small collection or you have like smaller collections of certain characters, this can be really fun. You don't have to do big, huge boards if you don't want to, or if you just don't like the look of them like I do. So that is a start to my pin collection. I still have plenty of more boards to show you guys. I have at least probably 10 more boards. Actually, make that more like 12 more boards I could show you guys. But I want to split this up into a series, and I just kind of want to work on some of those pin boards before I show them to you guys. I want to get them to like a really good state before I show you guys, because I just have so many pins and I've been reorganizing them, and it is a process, y'all. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. You guys have been asking me, and I know I've been putting it off, but there is a small portion of my collection. Last time I counted, I had almost 400 pins, and that was probably 2 months ago. I'd say I'm in the 450 range now. It is a very quickly growing collection, a very expensive collection. And I have nowhere near what some of the other content creators here on TikTok have. I know some people have thousands of pins. I'm not there yet, probably one day. But I have several more collections I can show you guys. So I want to know, leave me a comment. Here are your options. Do you guys want to see Munchlings next? Do you want to see Haunted Mansion next? Or do you want to see my Mickey collection next? The option is up to you guys. Leave me a comment. Which of those 3 would you like to see next?